Cars.com Auto Review.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Mays for Cars.com. The Chevy Camaro turns 45 for 2012 and GM's rolled out a special anniversary edition. But that's not all. There's also upgrades for the V6 drivetrain and changes to the interior of all Camaros. We've got a V8 Camaro SS Coupe here. There's also a convertible edition available. We'll cover those changes, tell you what we like, and talk about some of the car's limitations. Now, I don't often get excited about paint colors, but the Camaro does have something cool here. Chevy calls it Carbon Flash Metallic. It's not your average black. There's definitely some more depth to it here. Kind of cool. There's also unique 45th anniversary badging here behind the front fenders. You've got unique 20-inch wheels and red and silver striping along the hood. Inside, you've got red, white, and blue 45th anniversary badges on the door sills, the dashboard, the steering wheel, and the seats. You've also got red, white, and blue stitching on the seats themselves. It's as American as a car that's built in Canada. GM's made some improvements to all Camaro interiors, not just the 45th anniversary. You're getting things like a stitched panel here along the center of the dashboard. There's nicer gauges. They don't have that kind of cartoony look that last year's did. The steering wheel might be a little bit controversial. Some people liked the old Camaro's kind of retro look. This is more of a just conventional Chevrolet steering wheel, but the audio controls here sit right where your thumbs fall instead of last year's, which fell farther down here, kind of hard to reach. There's also an optional backup camera now, which is important because kind of the elephant in the room is that you can't really see out of this car. It's been an issue we've had ever since the car came out. The dashboard is really high, the windows are really kind of thin, and the center mirror here literally covers half of the territory between the roof line and the top of the dashboard. The Camaro has always been a real heavy car, almost as heavy as a Dodge Challenger, about 400 pounds heavier than a Ford Mustang. So we're happy to see a little more power this year. The V6 is up to 323 horsepower, up from 312 last year. The V8 remains at 400 horsepower with the automatic, 426 here in our stick shift test car. It's got a ton of power. It moves out from 1,000 RPM up. Our test car has a new FE4 suspension. This is different from last year's V8 suspension. Really helps the car's dynamics. You bomb into a corner and our car's nose holds really nice and tight. You can swing out the tail wherever you want. The Brembo brakes are nice and strong. Unfortunately, our test car's stick shift isn't really a lot of fun. The clutch isn't very forgiving and the shifter's really bulky. The V6 model has a different stick shift, which we've driven before. It's actually a lot more fun to drive, got more precise throws, easier to shift from one gear to the next. Camaro still outsells the Mustang and the Challenger, and we do like what GM did on the inside. The muscle car wars are alive and well. Count us as happy spectators.
For more car-related news, go to Cars.com or our blog, KickingTires.net.